We
let's
live?
let's wait till some.
We live. All right.
Let's wait till some
Welcome,
more
welcome,
people
welcome,
come.
everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad to be here today. Another beautiful day.
Not a
Yes.
beautiful day,
Yes.
yo.
Mother Nature is out here speaking in many
Yes.
languages, rain and wind.
Hmm.
Definitely beautiful day. Beautiful day.
Yes.
Yes.
Welcome everybody. Welcome. Let's wait for the people to come in to join us here in this beautiful day. Um,
And just giving people a little recap. Well, actually, let me introduce myself. We ain't even introduce ourselves. Welcome for everybody that hasn't been here. But to our
yes.
returning viewers, welcome, welcome, welcome. Y'all know us as Conscious Life. I am Crystal Chemistry. This is,
I am Makanda.
there we go. And we are Conscious Life.
Yes,
Okay? Here to
welcome.
elevate your mind, elevate your spine, elevate your physical,
Yes.
mental, and everything in between. Soul, spiritual, all the elements and elevation planes that we can
Yes.
touch. All right,
Yes.
ethereal, physical, all that in between. All right.
Definitely.
So welcome everybody that hasn't been here before, and all of y'all returning. Welcome family. Glad to see you back.
And don't forget to subscribe to the channel.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you can get alerts, turn your
Yes.
notifications on. And if you don't follow us on Facebook, follow us on Facebook at Conscious Life with a K. And if you don't follow us on YouTube, follow us on YouTube at Conscious Life with a K. And make sure you always hit our website up, conscious.life. That's again, conscious.life. On the website, we have t-shirts, we have merch, and we have our membership coming soon
Yes.
for exclusive interviews and exclusive content and exclusive conversation. Yes, exclusive conversation. Top notch that cannot be shared on certain platforms that we have here. But we definitely, of course, we always gonna give y'all a sprinkle of what's going on.
Definitely.
But definitely moving to a different platform to elevate the conversation. Okay, so otherwise, everybody, welcome again. And I don't know, actually, did we want to play? Oh, yeah, the song is on here. I'm not sure if I can. Let's see
if I can find it.
Do two at one. No.
No, probably not. Let's see if I can get to it. No, go back to this one.
Okay. All right. Nope. I don't think I can do two in one. All right. So we're just going to kick it off today. I don't know if let's see if there's another option. So we're gonna
let the people come. Let the people come. Welcome everybody. Let us
give y'all
definitely. We're just gonna do a recap, right?
Part two, y'all. This is part two.
Yes.
If you haven't seen the first video, this is your time. Run back, check it out real quick. You're not gonna be able to catch everything because it's like, it's almost an hour long.
Definitely.
Depending on what platform you're on, but we ran out. My phone went dead on one of y'all, but on Facebook. But otherwise, check out the entire video and just do a little rerun, run it back, see what's going on. Hey, one love, most definitely, Daniel. Welcome back, family.
Yes,
absolutely.
Yes.
All right.
Welcome everybody.
Okay, all right. Thumbs up to you as well, my friend. Yes.
We're here. Welcome everybody. Welcome.
Yes, welcome. Are you guys British? No, we're not British. Actually, we're a mix.
Yes.
Mix of things here. But definitely reporting to you from the States.
Definitely.
Yes, the Americas. Yes.
We know what's going on in the British right now. I heard there is a lot of protests going on. What's going on in British? If you're from British, let us know what's going on as well.
And what part of Britain are you from? Yes. Absolutely. Always give us to Bob. Definitely bringing the
one
peace.
love.
Hey, bringing one love.
Yes.
From nation to nation, place to place, here in this time and space. Thank you for being here. So,
thank you.
Thank you, family. So we're going to talk a little bit about today. I'm going to give you a little preview as we shift in today. Part two about the Venezuela. As I mentioned, if you didn't catch part one, go back and watch that. Part one, we give a little bit of a dialogue there about what's going on, different parts of the world. We got some commenters on what's going on and some different things going on. So check it out if you haven't checked it out. I'm not gonna give away too many spoilers, but check it out because today we're back with part 2, so we can delve in just a little bit deeper, get into a little bit more conversation, and really know what's going on around the world. Because it doesn't matter where it is, what time and what place is happening. Things are going on everywhere, like right now. So we know elections are coming up here in the States, the United States, as they call them. They're coming up. We also know that Venezuela just had elections. And there's a little bit of controversy there. There's a party that says they won, and then there's the opposing party, of course, who says they won. And who really knows the truth? Who really knows what either party stands for? Well, there's somebody that knows. I'm sure the Venezuelan people know. And if you're out there, please do comment. Or if you're of Latin America, you have a conversation piece, because I think there were 8 countries that actually opposed this election in particular. Baby, you have those 8 countries? If you want to pull them up. And while he pulls that up, just so I can...
we have some comments.
Yes, address the conversation.
Hola, salud de Colombia.
Hola, family.
Yes.
Okay, hey, whoever it may be, we have no sides here. That's the thing. If you'd like to go for either side, Trump or Kamala, that's on you. Absolutely. That's either or. You know what I mean? This is, if you have to realize what the race is, and we as people do need to realize what the imagery is also behind it. But we'll get into that a little bit later, because that's another question. We're gonna have to add that to the topics there. What's going on in Black America and other parts of the Americas.
Definitely.
Yeah, let's get into that.
Yes. Let us know where you guys are commenting from, where y'all from, where y'all commenting from. So we're gonna keep to the topic, all right?
Yes. So, somebody dropped the psalm. Definitely Psalm 139:24. Absolutely.
Yes, we'll appreciate that.
Yes, all the psalms are good. Absolutely.
Yes.
Contextual and understanding is also a prevalent part of psalms and proverbs, or any understanding of any verbiage or literature that you read. But nonetheless, or spiritual interactive nature that you want to endure on or endeavor on.
Yes.
Ashe.
So definitely, we know that right now what's going on in Venezuela right now. So, and then there's some Latin Americas, countries that's also opposed what's going on over there for as the elections goes.
So I'm gonna read a little bit piece too here. It says the crisis. So evidently there were flights that have been grounded coming into Venezuela. Or even out of Venezuela. They've grounded flights from different countries that have opposed their election. And there are a few flights, or a few countries, that are in this opposition that we're going to read here in a moment. However, it says the crisis in the air transport sector was triggered by the Dominican Republic, along with 8 other Latin American countries, requesting an urgent meeting of the Permanent Council of the Organization of American States to issue a resolution on the election results in Venezuela.
Yes.
Now, what that means is that there are people that are contesting the election results. We've seen that. I think we saw that here. Well, we definitely saw it here last in the elections here in America, because shortly thereafter the elections, there was an insurrection. There were things that happened where people tried to overthrow certain ideals or bring in certain aspects of different living and understandings of the Constitution and bylaws, whatever you want to call them, that are here institutionalized on this place. But what we realized is that I think on a worldwide stage, which is why we keep calling it the worldwide stage, is that there's a lot of theatrical going on. It's a lot of theatrics going on, y'all. Like, this is almost, real life. It says art imitates life. It has to, because like, as crazy as things seem, it seems like this has to be art. Like it seems like there has to be some theatrical aspect to it, and maybe not.
Yes.
But I'll say, just spiritually reading what the scene looks like, there's a lot of theatrics going on, and we do know in different realms of leadership, they have allegiance to certain things and certain understandings with the stars and and astrology, and they have understanding to things that they don't necessarily they use. However, they don't necessarily broadcast for other people to use.
Yes.
However, the stars are here for all of us to see. Okay.
Definitely.
All right.
Definitely.
So, but moving forward, moving on. There are a lot of things that are going on. You want to read the 8 countries here, honey?
Yes. Right here, I have put up the 8 countries that are opposing what's going on in the Venezuela right now. There was a lot with Maduro. They support him before, but I guess right now they feel like they need to take a stand. So let me read those things to you. They say that during the crisis in Venezuela, the governments of the United States, the European Union, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Switzerland have applied sanctions against Venezuela as well, against all the government entities and individuals associated with the administration of Maduro. So that's mean there's a couple of countries here in South America as well, and these countries like the United States who's opposed what's going on over there. I'm not sure what's going on, why they are opposing. If it's real, the election was rigged or it wasn't rigged. So I'm not sure who's pulling more people. And it's feel like they most of those countries want Maduro to step down. So tell me how you guys feel though in the comments anyways about what's going on as well.
It's
because,
difficult to tell,
yes.
It's difficult to tell. It seems one way, but then you never really know, because at the end of the day, what we do realize again on the worldwide stage is a lot of people are working together on both sides. So one side may seem better than the other side, but at the end of the day, they may be both washing hands together. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
So that's always an aspect to take a look at. That may not be the case, and that's not the case in everything, per se, or every election or every anything you want to apply that to. But it is an aspect, and it's a way of life that some organizations operate in. So that's just something to be aware of, so that we don't become subject to.
Yes, definitely. Yeah,
Yes.
so definitely the world is going crazy.
Yes.
That whatever you
Hi,
may
how
think,
are
you
you?
feel
We're
me?
good. We're
Yeah,
good.
everybody was good.
Jafar,
yes.
okay.
English. So what's going on? I wonder what you look like, homie?
That's possible. That's
But
very
hey,
possible.
whatever you may think, man, whatever you may think, but whatever you may feel, you feel me? Welcome, Brazil. Welcome.
Welcome, everybody.
Yes,
Welcome.
this is my wife, and I am her husband. So what's going on? Yes. So,
we
but
are married.
well, what's going on in the world,
So
man?
welcome, people.
Yes,
Welcome. We got a lot of
everybody.
activity going on, y'all, in the live chat, in the comments. So welcome, everybody. Just glad everybody's here. And glad that everybody can be a part of what's going on today in today's world, and coming back to us with part 2 of our Venezuela wraparound and elections, and even the Olympic address, as far as what's going on with the balance and equality.
Yes.
And even the art and imagery that we have being subjugated in the world today. Okay, so we're gonna take a look at that, revisit that. Again, if you haven't seen part 1, go see part 1 on any of our platforms, Conscious Life, either on YouTube or on Facebook, whatever platform you're not watching us on.
Yeah,
okay?
definitely. Welcome, everybody who wants to be here.
Yes.
If you don't want to be here, you can't get out of here, man. We didn't ask you to be here. You feel me? So
who are you talking to?
definitely. If you don't feel like you gain some good information, so find somebody else to watch, because you know what I mean. Yeah. Some dude, Luciano Rodriguez, whatever.
Luciana Rodrigo de Costa.
Yeah. Well, about the Olympics, though, the inequality that's going on in the woman boxing world or the woman sport world. So that's what's going on. So that's what's going on for us, the female boxer who quit after 46 seconds or 5. So we just want to see about how the world going on right now, the inequality, the unfairness again, and all that's going on. I feel like, you know, we shouldn't put women on harm's way like this. So
I mean, I think it's a double-edged sword. I mean, I think again, you be whatever you want to be. However, there are still biological, differences in aspects. And when we start coming into modulation and transmutation and, the chemistry of, changing and mutating
yes,
things, that's fine. Again, if that's what you want to do, but you can't bring that into the realm of what's already existing. You know what I mean? And call it equal or call it, not transmutating or something different.
yes.
So just honoring each and every person as they are and whatever they wish to be, but still at an equal and balanced stand and stature, I think is key. And I think that I don't know what's going on in the world right now. What are they trying to prove, or what they're trying to, what it is mentally, psychologically? It's like it doesn't matter where it's coming from. I know here, in the States, that's a big push. I know in other countries it's been a big push. Some countries have pushed back,
Yes.
like with the World Cup. If there's something going on, there's a dynamic that's a spiritual dynamic to all of this that is not being spoken about, but can be seen, for those who have eyes and ears to see and hear them. But anybody know what happened to the red heifers? Anybody? Anywhere? I've been looking for this for the last few weeks, few months.
Yes.
And now we got a buzzer going on. What happened to the red heifers, y'all? Anybody know? Anybody reported? We heard the red heifers had been, transported. They were at the place that they were supposed to be sacrificed or given away or used for whatever, purpose they were. But I've heard nothing else. I didn't hear they were actually used. I haven't heard anything about them actually since then. I don't even know they might still be alive. I haven't heard anything about anything since people mentioned that they were here and they were the probability of them being used, by a certain type of people at a certain place and time for a certain thing, in ceremony was highly probable.
Yes.
So if you know anything about that, let me know. Y'all drop it in the comments. Glad that you could be here. Seems like we got a lot of conversation. I don't know. My husband was addressing somebody earlier that I couldn't see. It looks like we got a lot of love though. What's up? What's up, family? What's up? Hey, yes. Somebody said that's the daughter of Barack Obama, Michelle. No, actually, no. That would be cool if it were, but no, that's not it.
What up,
only
London?
on the right side of things, though, not on the oppressive or under political, none of that nature. But on the freedom, yes, most definitely. We all family. We're all connected,
Yes.
regardless of where and who we are in space and time. We're all connected. So, hey, dive in. Glad you could join us. Yes, glad everybody could be here. Absolutely,
Definitely.
absolutely.
What's up from
London?
What's
Hey,
going on in
welcome,
London
welcome,
right
welcome.
now, family?
London
What's
in the
going
house.
on?
Hey, welcome, London. So yeah, anything going on in London you want to speak on, drop it in the comments. Definitely glad to have you here. Make sure that you drop your name so that we can identify, because sometimes it gets a little jumbled here. Yahshua, Messiah, son of Yahweh. Okay, alrighty. Blessings, friend, or be mornings, however you want to do it.
Yes,
Either way.
yes.
But,
Blessings, everybody.
Spiral up regardless.
Yes,
Okay?
yes,
Upward motion, progress, expansion.
yes.
Okay? Life. All right? Life is for the living.
Definitely, life is for the living, guys.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Live life. So, let's get back to the topic, though, man. What's going on? What's going on?
Topic was we were discussing the Venezuela.
Yes,
So
Venezuela.
what we were talking about the Olympics,
Yes,
and then
yes.
we jumped. We were talking about Venezuela, jumped to Olympics, jumping back to Venezuela. So it's a lot going on in the world, a lot of things happening, and the countries that you mentioned there. Do you want to read them one more time?
Yes,
Quick refresher.
Yes, the countries are the United States, the European Union, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Switzerland have applied sanction against Venezuela and all the people that's associated with Maduro.
So a lot of people again are taking sides, as I mentioned. We've witnessed that here in the States. I'm not sure if other people in other capacities in other countries. We have Pakistan, we have India, Uzbekistan, we have London, Miami, we have everybody from the States. We got a lot of people in here. So welcome everybody from all different parts of the world, all places in the world.
Yes, all our family all across the world.
Glad you could be here.
Yes, we're glad y'all can be here.
Know anything, or if there's anything you have to care to discuss or want to put in the comments, please do feel free to do so. That's what we're here for. We're definitely shout you out and make sure that
welcome Indiana, welcome.
Some discussion going here. But continuing is, there's a lot of controversy going on, and we know that elections coming up here. I've witnessed too. There's a lot of disposition with, like, we'll say, black guys here in America with this election upcoming. I'm not sure where that is coming from quite, as far as even the conscious community, as far as taking a position of understanding that both sides play for the same people. Not one candidate shall be over the other, because they're both equally treacherous, right? The devil for the devil. You can't vote one over the other. So just with that ideology and concept and lifestyle, and really living that and understanding that, and understanding the ideas behind those things, the people who are saying, and putting out counter content to, like, oh, this person, that person, it's just questionable. I think we all have a somewhat bias in life. Of course, the middle path is the best. That's what we all strive for. Being as close to, if not that, as possible at all times. And it's not impossible. It's definitely possible. Something that has been set forth by many people that came before us. Many spiritual leaders, many spiritual people that have come to show us different ways of life and paths. But what we do know is that while we are here, and what it is we express, we know that there's no way to pick one over the other. So in presenting a balanced, with the responsibility of presenting a balanced view, to your viewership, to your audience, you have to, it's, even within your personal bias, it's really like the overall, you got to tap into that Akashic, that deeper realm of all connectivity, where, one is neither the other. And really what we're looking for, this is a spiritual battle. We understand this is definitely, whether you want to call it good versus evil, or you want to call it, some other property, a negative or positive, whatever you may want to name that title. But these are the things, that we are really seeing on a grand scale and schedule. And we're seeing them being presented through people, by people that look like us in our country or in the country nearby, or on a television. Okay, being that media and broadcast is one of the primary ways that people reach other people. And thank goodness for the platforms that we do have, because this is also how we are utilizing personal information to be able to reach each other. But if it went away, hey, I wouldn't care. I hope you know what to do. If the grid shut down tomorrow, I know we had the grid in here earlier. If that shut down tomorrow, hey, I hope you know what to do, my friend. To sustain yourself, because there's life outside of this phone and these grids and this television and the propagation and portrayal that's going on. All these portraying of things, and again, theatrics, I think, is the best word. So just a few things, those there.
The division is just crazy, for especially here right now during the U.S. political that's going on right now. It's like we have they have 4 or 5 categories, right? In the thing they have black men, black women, white men, and then you have immigrants, people who can. So it's a whole division going on, like a whole fight going on between the whole thing.
You're beautiful, also beautiful souls. Thank you for that.
Yes, we appreciate that. We appreciate that. Yes.
Ourselves. voting for life.
Yes, we voting
anything
for ourselves.
That's life affirming and life approving. I vote for that.
Yes, definitely.
That's what I'm voting for. If it doesn't align with that, there's no vote. So I vote spiritually, mentally, physically. with anything that aligns with life affirming things. So things that progress all people, all places, all times, all minds. That's what I vote for. If it doesn't do that, then it's questionable. There's no vote. I don't vote for things opposing or opposition to that.
We have to be good for our soul and mind.
Yes, welcome.
So don't do anything that's not going to be good for you or for your soul, because if you're not, it's like you're wasting like all this energy for nothing, So hey, whether you vote for the left or for the right, make sure you make that good decision. You know,
Yes.
don't just vote for like over
Yeah,
your
if you vote, that's
feelings.
fine.
Yes,
That's not what this is about. You do what your spirit aligns with and what feels good to you. You know, you do that. You do whatever feels good to you. You vote. You cast your energy wherever you feel is proper. But for myself, I don't choose to do those things. I don't feel like unless there's a really again life affirming. I don't have any problem with that. But or even image affirming in some cases.
yes,
If the spirit leads me to do so, I have no problem with that. But again, you always want to question and you always want to ask and you always want to check with your spirit and higher realms of alignment in the highest, space that you can reach and access God, or whatever you may call it, wherever you're from in any part of the world.
yes.
But so that you make sure you're aligned and you are, vibrating in the same vibratory frequency that will bring the things that you are affirming.
Definitely, definitely. Yeah, we have no fighters in the fight basically, you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
no dog in the
So
fight.
we have no dogs in the fight, so we
Yeah.
just seeing the outcome, you know, we seeing what's going on, so that's why we can talk about it and then without no feeling, no judgment on, but we need change anyways, change shall come, you know what I mean? Hey.
Definitely, definitely.
So
And with that even being said, though, with back to the election thing, like, so we know we listen to shout out to Patrick Bet David. He has a lot of different edutainment. I like how he's termed that. Shout out to him, doing a lot of big things. But we watch a little of his content every now and then. And there was one particular episode or interview that he mentioned, and there was this economic hitman on there.
yes.
And there was this is a retired CIA guy or FBI. I'm not sure which organization he worked for, but one of those three-letter organizations he worked for. And he was talking about how pretty much there are people set in places in these organizations that go out and they infiltrate. They will go to the leaders of that country and or town per se or tribe, wherever it may be, that land. And what they do is they either say you get down with the system and the program, or if not, and if you do, this is what we have. We can offer your family all these riches and golds, and you'll be set in this aspect and that aspect, or that industry or this industry. And outside of that, people who don't choose, you know, themselves, they actually choose the people,
Yes.
end up unalive. So it's a very interesting dynamic because this guy's really talking about. He wrote a book. Matter of fact, he wrote a book talking about, and I'm not promoting his book. I've never even read the book. I'm just saying this is actually a real concept. If you want to research it, go look about it. Read the book if you like. If not, just watch the video. If not, find some information about him. But it's a real book, and his name is, let's see here, John Perkins. John Perkins. Okay. So if you want to see the book, go get that. Take a look at the book. Ooh, not sure if you can see it over here. John Perkins, everybody. So take a look. I don't know if you want to see it, but he's the guy who I'm talking about right now who mentioned these things. So, but talking about the systemic targeting of different economies in different places in different countries to either get along with the program, whatever program that may be, or no, or be not a part of it at all. Your family, your industry, anything, your generation wiped. No, be not a part of it and assassinated. And there are a few people that he mentioned that were assassinated and killed for their leaders of their countries. I think he mentioned one of them were the Panamanian leader. I can't think of his name right now, but there were a few different leaders of different countries that he mentioned that were assassinated for their belief. Even I think it might have been one of the Cuban leaders. So different leaders around the world that stood for different things and were for the people. They didn't want, a system coming in and taking benefit from resources on the land that, they necessarily had benefited from or can benefit from as the country. So that's what you find. And what you find here is a similar dynamic. What's really going on? Is that something at play also? Is this economic, hitting? Is that what's going on with the elections now? We know that it's a type of warfare. If we don't, I think that's something we may want to think about. Is this a type of, political warfare, or is this a type of psychological warfare for the people, tied into politics? Even separate things, but still, intertwined and correlated. So there are a lot of things at play right now that I think are pivotal for us to take mind and realize. But at the same time, focus on, again, where you are in your piece and how you can change and make things better.
Yeah.
So I think that's one thing. Oh, salud. Okay.
Bonsoir ma tante, bonsoir ma tante, comment est?
Yes.
That's my auntie.
Oh,
That's
hello,
my
hello,
mom, yeah.
bonsoir,
Bonsoir ma tante,
auntie.
oui, merci d'être là, partager live là pour nous. Oui, so on a parlé de ça qui a passé Venezuela, avec ça qui a passé dans le monde là, so.
Yes,
Oui.
yes. So that's just, you know what I mean? Welcome everybody. Welcome. We got everybody coming in. So yeah, it's just, it depends on exactly where you want to look at it from, but there's so many different perspectives to play into and to take a look at that. You really need to just, again, go within, go spiritually, and see what aligns with where you are.
Yes.
Because everything doesn't apply to every place. There are different things in play at different places, and so that's just my piece. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So a lot going on, a lot to be aware of, because some things a lot of people aren't aware of, that these things actually exist. That people and organizations are actually out here, and they target certain economies to do certain things for their resources. Obviously, they're not targeting because they don't have anything to offer.
Not at all.
They're targeting things and countries and people who have things to offer. And a lot of people who are like, no, we're going to keep this for the people. And, or if not, we'll negotiate with you, but we won't allow you to come in and, just take over, and we have to sell what you have now. And, our bare economy is wiped out, and, now we have to be dependent on whatever it is that you're bringing in. Mm-hmm. Some of these leaders were like, no, we don't want to do that, and they were unfortunately unalive. But love and prosperity to everybody. Glad everybody's here today.
Oh, he's back. Welcome.
Hey, welcome. Hey, welcome back, brother.
Everybody, soccer
welcome back, brother. Yes.
Yeah, we watch a little soccer too sometimes. Oui, bonsoir. Oui, merci, ma tante, nous là, merci. Ça y est, madame, moi.
Oui, bonsoir.
Yeah, Nesu. Et nous là, on connaît, la blague dans les jabais, nous là, on connaît. Nah, it's okay, man.
Yes.
Say that German word.
You say German.
Yeah.
Well, we're glad Germany is in the house. Welcome everybody, wherever you may be. Wherever you may be, we got everybody in the house today. Welcome, family. Welcome. Glad everybody's here.
Hi, welcome.
Yes. So, and moving forward, I mean, I guess I'll leave it on that note. I'll just say, there are different things, different forces at play. And of course, just to every force, there's a power. So there's equal powers and forces at play here. So just make sure you're on the powerful side. You make sure you're making the right moves for you, your family, and the right team that you're on. Okay?
Hi. Welcome. Yes. As the world is going crazy, make sure that you have your head on your shoulder, that, you are looking after yourself, looking after your family. I know there's hurricane coming too as well. Make sure y'all prepare. Make sure y'all have all the necessary things that y'all need to survive, because you don't know what's going on. It's like it's confusion, war, division everywhere. So doesn't matter where you at in the world. So it's not as safe, because it's the same thing that's going here in the South America is going throughout the world right now. So they're still having problem in the UK, one of the top countries in the world. So just stay aware, stay safe, stay vigilant. Whatever is going on in your country, let us know, because we want to learn as well. We want to get some information as well. So because we all are learning together, So while we giving you all the information, we're also learning something as well. So let us know what's going on, how it is going on in your countries.
Yes. Let us know. And also, I'm going to play a little clip too. There was, before we leave on this last, just being aware of all of the economic schemes, political schemes, and things going on right around the corner that we may not have been aware of, now bringing into our awareness. There's a movie about this election or elections rather. It's a more biased movie. I think I mentioned this in the beginning. It's called, is it The Hack? The Great Hack? The Great Hack. The Great Hack. It's called The Great Hack. However, there's a little feedback from a CMH Live group on YouTube, guys. If y'all want to check it out, I'm gonna play a little piece of it. But they bring up some valid points as far as once things start being manipulated, and free thinking gets pretty much gone away with or abolished. Where do we go from those places? Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna play these really quick. How everybody doing?
How everybody doing? Welcome, shout out to Query and Harry. Shout out in the building.
Shout out.
Welcome everybody.
Shout out, shout out, shout out, shout out.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna play a little bit.
I try, man. If you think you can, go ahead. If you can't take it away from me, that's been she ain't mine. You feel me?
That part.
So yeah, and she ain't going nowhere. Trust me.
That part. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so I got it right here, guys.
Hello from Pakistan. Welcome, Pakistan. What's going on in Pakistan right now? How you guys doing? Yes, we're great. We're great. So, yes, what's going on in the part of the world where you at right now? Tell us what's going on. Bonsoir. Hello. How y'all doing?
Definitely. Bonsoir, everybody.
Companies like the SCL Group profited a lot of these types of psychological experiments on, different native populations around the world.
Is it on?
So, but what's interesting in this story and why it's another cautionary tale from that lens is that the hens have come home to roost in a way, right? Like all these things that we experimented on in the developing world, never imagine them coming back to the UK and to the US and being used on local populations. A lot of these technologies were allowed to happen because they were being used outside, but they were never supposed to go domestic. And I think that's an important thing we have to look at when we see, again, what other technologies now are being experimented on in the developing world because there's no regulation, which can be called an innovation opportunity, right? These are the ethical questions we have to ask outside of the Cambridge Analytica world and across the overall space of how technology is affecting us.
Okay, so it's an interesting topic, y'all. It's an interesting topic. A lot of technology being used, a lot of psychological warfare being used within our own backyards that a lot of people may not be aware of. Just using their own social medias, like we're using right now. There are things that people are using counterproductively, to get candidacy, to do different things. You know what I mean? So this is why I say think for yourself. It's not about a vote, again, if you want to vote, that's on you. Have a vote, vote whoever, you align with, your heart goes with, shout out to you. And Kyron said they liked and subscribed. Hey, shout out Kyron, like and subscribe. Yes.
Everybody like and subscribe to the channel.
Yes.
Share the live so more people can get on the live and get this good information. All right.
Definitely.
We appreciate you guys. Everybody who's subscribing, everybody who's here. All right. Whether you subscribe or not, we appreciate you being here.
Yes, everybody. We've gotten a lot of people, hundreds of people here.
Yes.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Glad everybody could come. But yeah, it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on there, y'all. So moving right along, though, I think to our last piece, which we were going to wrap up with the worldwide stage. And there was one other thing you mentioned. Let's see here. Oh, you had, okay, no, actually, I think, okay, well, there's one other thing we mentioned on the worldwide stage. So, as far as this reoccurring theme of events that happen in the world, we keep seeing cycles. We keep seeing things happening in the world, whether it be, again, by man-made things like politics or things like that, or even just natural occurrences like eclipses and, solar expansions and solar flares, things of that nature. So we're experiencing a very, not a rare time, because time is going to exist and, persist in the spaces and aspects that it does, in, the places that it does. But as far as how we are interacting with it right now and the things that are being injected into our lives that we have to counteract rather, or interact with, it's a pivotal time for that. It's a very, I think that we're in a time where where a lot of things could change if we are not aware of them, and they could change very quickly for a lot of us that enjoy certain liberties and certain things here in different parts of the world. So I think that it is important to be aware, nonetheless, of what's going on around us, and the things that we're giving our energy to, the people and systems that we're giving our energy to. All of these things are things that right now, I mean, it's always important to do, but especially at this time, it's more important than ever. And I know I say that, but like with these times that we're living in, y'all, it just seems like things have changed so much in such a short period of time. Like, I just wish people could understand. Like 30 years ago, when I was a child, like there were no like the cell phone, how it is like now, social media, that was non-existent. Like, and I'm not old, guys, so it's like, it's just interesting. Things have changed in such a short amount of time, and those of us in that certain gap of space or age range, or those of us again with the eyes and ears to hear and see it, it's like, wow, you got to take a step back and be like, where are we going with this? Where does this go? Where does this lead? Where does this end? What's the end game here? What's the end all be all with all things that we are being exposed to and living through right now? So again, being mindful and aware is always the best trait. Do that if nothing else. So glad again everybody could be here with us today.
Thank you, everybody.
Yes.
Definitely. We'll check those out as well. We'll check those out.
Definitely.
Yes, definitely, man, definitely. So respect to Bob. We respect. Yes, we appreciate that. Definitely. Yes, like you were saying, yeah, it's a lot of going on. Like the people in power right now, the old game that they've been playing, they're still playing the same game. It's just different method that they're using right now to distract people. I mean, it's always been a method of like fear. Bring war, like division, race against race, people against people, even in the family, people against family, because people gonna take decisions, people gonna make decisions. Everybody's not gonna agree with. So it become like a whole division between people. For people that don't really care about us, so it's just crazy, right?
Shout out, Zafar. Yes. He said, yes, you did. You show very useful information on the phone, which I did not know before. Okay, well, I'm glad you know now. Glad you tuned in. Make sure you like and subscribe, share with your family and friends. Yes. Definitely glad you learned something. Come back for more. We always have live every weekend. And we always have videos, and useful information that you can use for yourself and for your family. Okay, family channel. Definitely glad you guys could be here. Yes. We're in Florida. In the States.
Welcome, Indiana. Welcome.
What part of India are you from? Yes, India's been showing up lately, guys. They've been showing up a lot. Welcome, family. Welcome. We have Germany and London.
Yes, we have everybody here. Yes. Let us know what's going on. How is the weather over there as well?
Oh, Delhi. Hey. Welcome, shout out to Delhi. Shout out Delhi. Hey, yes.
Okay, you're in Bradenton, Florida. Okay. Brandon, Florida.
Yes,
okay, you're in
Bradenton too.
Bradenton.
We had Bradenton earlier, yes. I think.
Brandon, stay safe.
Yes.
It's raining right now. I know you probably experiencing some rain right now. So be safe.
Oh yeah. Take your time. Go slow.
Yes. It's like we said.
So what you know about India? Hey, we know that we got family there.
Yes, definitely.
We know we got kinfolk.
Yes,
we know there's a connection all throughout the world to all people. Doesn't matter what continent you on. So welcome. We appreciate you being here. Yeah, India. Shout out to India.
Yes.
Definitely. So yes, family. But sending love, light, growth, expansion, life, anything again, growing, life affirming, anything that can help you grow mentally, spiritually, healthy, well, rather, whatever spectrum you want to deal on. That's what we're here for. We'll see you next time. I'm out of here. I am Crystal Chemistry. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to visit us at the website. It's conscious with a K .life. Again, that's KONSCIOUS.life. Visit the website, get your merchandise today, and we'll see you next time.
Yes. We appreciate everybody for being here. I am that I am Makandal. Yes, definitely. We're going to talk next time. So since we have to go, so all right. Catch you guys later. All right.
Catch you next time, and don't forget to check out video number 1, part number 1. This is a follow-up to part number 1. Do part number 2. This is part number 2. So
all right.
Check out part number 1 first so that you understand everything that we were talking about in this video, okay? Have a great day, everybody. Later.
Later. Bye-bye.